Well, hey, it's always a pleasure having you right there in the kitchen with the chefs. So much beautiful synergy. Now on the couch, we have an accomplished physical therapist and model with a passion for excellence. Dr. Mufti Jokomba will be discussing the topic aging and dressing well. And she expertly navigates this indistinct worlds with an unwavering commitment to the well-being of her patients. How are you doing, Mufti?
I am doing well today. How are you, Emma?
I'm very well. Good to see you.
You as well.
I know that you started the series this month with talking about aging and mobility. And today we're still, still on the series. We're, narrowing in on aging and dressing well. Now, I feel like the year at which you age has sort of shifted. It's now become earlier. In your 30s now, you begin to see wrinkles, you begin to see lines.
Notice the little things.
Yeah, you need to notice the little things. Recently, I started, so at the beginning of this year, I've been consistent with the gym, working out. Nice. And then I realized that I started having some pain in my knee.
Oh.
It's not constant.
Okay.
Yes. So I don't know. Maybe it's too much pressure on the knee scalpel. I don't know what it is, but it's nothing serious.
Okay.
But then again, it could be something serious because that's a typical Nigerian way of handling issues. It's just small.
It's like,
I'll go to the hospital next 2 years.
Please.
So let's talk about this, signs of aging, and at what year do we begin to focus more and pay attention to how we are aging, right?
So when we talk about aging in general, there's no specific age range because each person is a little different. That's what makes us so unique as individuals. But the thing is, as we start to get older, you start to notice things. Right. When you're young, you have all this energy. Your energy might mask a lot of things that you're feeling, especially like in your 20s, you're not really paying attention.
Right.
You're just having a good time.
Right.
When you start to get to your 30s, a lot of us start to slow down in life just in general because maybe we're settling down or whatever. And then that's when you start to notice things more. Then start to this is hurting a little bit more than it used to, but I can still go on with life and no problem. The next 10 years, probably not go on with life as easily as you can before. And that's why when we talk about mobility and aging, they go hand in hand.
Right.
Why would you stop moving because something is hurting? Is your body giving you a signal that you need to do something about that, not just ignore it?
Okay. Well, I guess I will be booking a session after this session. So let's talk about aging and dressing well. Well, to be honest, I would say in the last 2-3 years, we have seen a lot more women as they grow older pay more attention to their looks and how, and we're not just talking the physical looks, but we're also talking how they look when they go out.
Absolutely.
We're way past that time where, people would say our mothers used to wear tie wrappers in the house. Now we want to wear our bomb shirts. We want to look good. We want to go for massages.
Absolutely.
So talk to us about why this is important.
I think on one hand, the age of social media has really helped us fuel the thing, and I feel like we're just getting to a part in life in general where women are just prioritizing themselves more. I want to do this for myself. I want to go buy the one thing. Because when you look good, you feel good. When you feel good, you can present to your family so much more. You can present to the world so much more better. So if you're not pouring into your cup and filling up your bucket, there's not really much you can do. And getting that massage, getting that facial, buying that shoe for yourself instead of buying it for I was at this thing yesterday, and this creator said, buy the shoe for yourself before you buy it for your child.
Oh, talking about shopping for my kids. So yesterday I went shopping and I just wanted to get a specific thing for my kids. And they're 2 girls. So you have to get the same thing. You can't get 2 different things. You need to get the same item. If not, this other person is going to be converting over the other ones and saying, Mommy, why didn't you get this one? And before I knew it, I was spending close to 150K. That wasn't even I bought more than I should have. So I mean, imagine if that money if I just used it in,
and you just bought
taking a massage, which I have been delaying on. I have been telling myself I need to get a massage for how many months now? I've still not been able to get around it.
And that's the thing, we always delay ourselves first, and we put and there's nothing wrong with that.
Right.
But like, as this woman said, and it really stuck with me, she was like, the kids are going to leave you. They're going to get older.
Right.
We left our parents.
Right.
I can't tell you the last time me and my mom were in the same house. Love her to death, but if you don't pour into your cup and prioritize yourself, and you want your kids to see, oh, mommy is always looking great. Mommy's always dressed well. She's always presented well. When she goes into a room, people address her a certain way because she looks and sounds and feels confident.
Right. Someone watching right now is saying, I can't afford most of these things. I can't afford a massage. I can't afford, because, I mean, let's not even lie.
Right.
I mean, prioritizing your well-being is expensive. Because we're not just talking looks, what you wear, we're also talking diet as well.
Absolutely.
Hitting the gym, being consistent at the gym, that's expensive.
It is.
So let's sort of, bring it home to, people who can afford these things, but still have to get to their 9 to 5s every day, regardless of the hustle and bustle.
Because it's Nigeria that we're living in, we're all living in together, so I get it. And it's not really ever about the thing that looks like the package. Like, I just joined a gym 2-3 months ago. Not because I never exercised, I always did, but I have certain goals, and that's why I'm in the. You don't have to be in the gym to get some mobility into your life. You can find YouTube videos are free. You can hop on YouTube, literally search anything, yoga, blah, blah, blah. If you go on Instagram, I have a series where it's just little 45-second videos that you can do literally anywhere.
Right.
So you don't have to have the expensive things. When you want to get a massage, a yoga session does the exact same thing as a massage. Don't get me wrong, a massage feels better. You can relax and sit, but you can still get the same benefits for your aging and for your life by doing other things, finding alternatives. It doesn't always have to be the expensive skincare bottle. I use shea butter.
Oh, really?
I've used shea butters for like, I don't know how long now.
Wow.
I shower with black soap.
Okay.
So things like...
Your skin looks good.
Thank you. And that's the thing, like in Nigeria, we don't realize how much natural products that we have.
I agree with you 100%.
We're always trying to look for the outside things. Let's go and look at what we have. Avocados that is like super cheap to get. So healthy. One of the best brain foods you could ever eat.
Right.
Amazing for your health and your aging. It's something that's available to us. We just might not know that things are available to us because we just see the aesthetically pleasing things, the Pilates girls, and this and that, and we think that's the only option. It really isn't. And
just to add to that, a lot of us really do not even understand how harmful some of these chemical substances we put on our skin, we put in our bodies, and those natural, ingredients or those natural options or alternatives that you've mentioned are, they're cheaper, they're quite affordable, and they have so many benefits.
So many.
Let's talk a little bit about our diets.
Okay.
Growing older. At what age should one begin to pay specifics to their diets?
I would say as early as possible, honestly, because it's about building a habit, right? The earlier you start a habit, the more it is that you're going to sustain it. And I'm not saying to switch your entire diet, but incorporate the one thing, like put avocados, and if you're a smoothie maker, throw some avocados in there, okay? If you're not, which I don't like avocados, but what I do is I buy sweet potatoes. You can buy it from your malam anywhere. Sweet potatoes are an amazing source of fiber. They're an amazing source of like rich vitamins. Little things that we can do, just incorporate into our daily life, our diets. Things like, now you want to eat more fruits, more vegetables. I'm not saying cook your eforiro in gallons of oil. But scale back, and then the more you start to do it, you start to find new ways and easier ways to do all these things. Right.
Thank you so much for, very brief, very, short, but you've been able to, let us in on what we should focus on, the important things in helping to, age well and age gracefully.
Exactly.
Age gracefully, that's very important. Thank you so much, Dr. Mufti. We'll continue the series again next week.
Of course.
All right, fantastic. And that's it for now. We have Best Okudua coming up next. We'll be right back.